YouTube. It's early hunting season here in Alberta, and I decided to go with some different type of clothing than I've worn before. I'm more of a kind of traditional clothing, but I thought I'd try these Under Armour jacket and trousers. I'm going to read the name because it's a little bit long. It's the Under Armour ColdGear Infrared Scent Control Armour Fleece Pants, or as I like to call them, pants. So these are relatively thin, but they're very stretchy, very comfortable to wear. I'm not sure how they're going to hold up, but inside, I'll show you the inside. It's like a white fleece. Has a zip pocket on either side. It's relatively shallow, which is nice. I really don't like deep pockets on the side. And two big pockets at the front, and no pockets at the back. The jacket is the Under Armour ColdGear Softshell, and this is something a little bit different. I've worn Softshell jackets before, and I really like the material, so I thought I'd give it a go. These items aren't overly cheap. I think the trousers are probably $120, and the jacket is about $220. So it's quite the investment. So I'll just give you a quick run around of the back of the jacket. So notice the back of the jacket doesn't have any camouflage, which is what I find a little strange. So let's take a look at some of the little details. So on the arms here, they have an elasticated fastener, which I presume you can then fasten it into an outer protective rain jacket, like a Gore-Tex. There's 4 main pockets here that are relatively deep. Get quite a few things in there. And on this side, it's a pocket with a lanyard, so I guess you can put your keys on there, or something that you want to disconnect. Has a quick disconnect on there. Two hand warmer pockets, relatively good size, and this little magnetic pocket for a cell phone holder. I do have a rather large phone. This is a Zenfone 2, and it does fit, but I have a case, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. But the jacket's very comfortable. I have a 44-inch chest. This is a large jacket, carrying a bit of extra weight here, but it's not bad. It stretches, it's very comfortable. And I'm looking forward to trying this out with a little bit of inclement weather to see whether the Softshell actually does protect you from the wind and rain. I do own other Softshell jackets, and I really do like them. So going back to the trousers, my only concern with these fleece trousers is the abrasion resistance. I'm not sure how that's going to stand up. This is the first day I've worn them. Today, it's early morning. It's probably about 12 degrees, somewhere around there, Celsius. And this is very comfortable right now. Underneath this, I just have a thin cotton shirt, long sleeve. So let's try it out for a couple of days and report back and see how it works, how we feel about it. So I've been walking a good 20 minutes, and the day's hot, warming up slightly. I'm starting to sweat. Do have these rubber boots on. They're actually Under Armour too, and a few other things. I'm carrying a little bit of weight, but not a lot. So I'm starting to feel a little bit damp on the inside, but that's fine. So let's keep going. So I've come across, looks like a bed. It's either a couple of animals or a big animal. So I've been going for half an hour, 3/4 an hour. Very damp conditions. The jacket's holding up really well. The water just beads up and rolls off. So that's really good, and because the temperature's cooler, it's actually working pretty good. So I'm comfortably warm, but I'm not overheated. One thing I would have liked to have seen is some armpit zips. I have them on some of my other jackets and they work really well, but it seems to be working pretty good. The abrasion side, I haven't had them long enough to confirm whether that's good or not, and that's going to have to take place after a year or two, but I will be wearing this outfit quite a bit more this year. But yeah, it's very damp. It's unlikely I'm going to see any grouse because they tend to stay in the forest when it's cold and wet like this, but it's nice to just get out and take a walk. I'm not sure the GoPro is going to really take this in, but this really is some beautiful country. So this is a closer look at the inside of the jacket. Very bright green, I think is the way to sum it up. Nicely made. Lined in places. I'm not sure if these are pockets, but I'm sure you could get something in there. Not quite sure what. Has a draw cord across the bottom to bring it in tight, but it's quite a tight fitting jacket anyway. And the same the other side. Okay, so I've worn the outfit for a day's hunting, mainly the pants because yesterday was too warm for the jacket. As soon as it got up to above 15, 16, I had to take the jacket off, so I was wearing a t-shirt most of the day. This is how I've been hunting. This is probably how I'm going to run this year, with the ribs front pack, which I didn't initially care too much for, but actually it's grown on me quite a bit. It's very handy, and obviously the Badlands Nano. The trousers are exceptionally comfortable. I'm very happy with those. Again, I think what I'm worried about is the durability. I do wear these high leg neoprene boots, which are also from Under Armour, which I bought on sale a couple of years ago. And today we have some rain, so that's going to test the waterproofness of the jacket. All I have underneath is just a t-shirt, and we're going to go and see if we can see anything hunting today. So that's my overall view. Oh, one last thing, I don't really understand why they have neo type of zip colors. I don't think it adds anything to the jacket. I think it's mainly a marketing thing, so people know it's an Under Armour jacket, which I think is it's ridiculous, really. I think it compromises the jacket personally, but you know, that's the way they decide to do it. That's one of the things I don't like about the jacket for sure. The same with the trousers. They have the same kind of branding on there. It's okay to put your logo on there, but I think to have something so bright is probably a mistake in my opinion. But yeah, the overall, the clothing is very generous in give. It's very flexible, very comfortable. Trousers are just like putting on an old glove. Very easy to wear. So that about wraps up our look at the Under Armour scent controlled infrared clothing. I think it's very well suited to the bow hunting community, or if you're a very active hunter. I think the downside of the higher performance clothing is it's just not as durable as something like wool. But time will tell, so let's come back and take a look at this in a few years' time. And as always, thank you very much for watching. If you like my videos, leave me a comment, maybe a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.